Arnhem is on his way back to the end. I'm just gonna put him at that intersection. I don't know where the hell that intersection is. What is going on with Tarus at this point? It's been like 3 hours, so I would assume he would have grabbed his stuff by now.
So long as the dog let me.
The dog let you. He was curious about you upon entering the room, but he let you.
Does he let me take him?
Yes.
Come on. We're going to find Carnum and go to the house. Gonna pack up all of his stuff, my stuff, tell the barkeep we don't need the room anymore, and start heading over towards the house. If I've got 3 hours, I'm probably gonna make my way most of the way, if not to there.
You would make all your way back there, and you would not run across Carnum. Saandip would also not be there at the moment.
Good, because I locked the door when I left.
Fair enough.
I mean, I could get in without a key. It would be frowned upon, but I could get in without a key.
So you get there with yours and Carnum's stuff, drop it off somewhere, I'd imagine.
Unlock the door, go to probably the last room, put my stuff in it, the one next to it, put his stuff.
When you say last room, what do you mean?
Are the rooms like down a hallway? Like one to the left and right?
I am unable to
left,
give
right?
specifics at this time. Ask again later.
I put my
we'll
and Karnan's stuff in 2 separate rooms.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll claim rooms once that house is actually built.
All means built. Ish. It's not modeled anywhere. The floor layout. So, but alright. You do that, I can imagine. Well, you probably still have like maybe 30 minutes before Saandip and Carnum briefly show up at least.
I'm more or less going to be in the living area near the door if anyone needs to get in, 'cause I'm keeping it locked at the moment.
I mean, you're not going to the library to look at the books?
I mean, I could look at the book. You know, I should look at the books. What are the titles?
Is there a particular book you're looking for? Or just looking at the titles in general?
How to train your guard dog? Or more so, how to learn how to use a guard dog? Because I'm sure it's trained.
Well, unfortunately, you're reading some of the titles of the books. You see one that kind of gives you a bit of hope that it might be related to it, but as you read the rest of the name, you see that it actually says Guardians of Stone.
Well then, I'll probably go back to reading my very long book that takes a very long time to read.
Some of the other titles you ran across, by the way, is Edge Without Direction, Escaping the Ships, Defenders with Vigor, Hunter of the South, Raider Without a Room, and some others.
Okay.
It appears to your reader that most of these books are probably just stories, other than anything like training related.
Yeah. Back to the Tome of Clear Thought, because that's a lot of reading.
Okay, well, what is Unaan and Kaz doing then? You're still heading back? Yeah, you're heading back to the inn.
Yep. Kaz is going to be heading back to gather his stuff from the inn.
Yeah. So are we meeting Carnum then?
That's what I was just figuring out. I probably not, but I'm gonna go say yes anyway, because I can. Hard to figure out timing as a DM, especially when everyone's split apart and things are happening elsewhere and things don't take the same amount of time, etc. So yeah, so you guys would get there, then Carnum would show up. I don't know, maybe a moment or two after.
Cool. Carnum is going to go straight into the back and start putting that carnivore feed into his bag of folding 4.
I guess then as well. At most, Unaan will go, "Hey, Carnum," and just head to his room as well and throw pretty much everything into his bag of holding 4.
Once I finish with that, I'm gonna go back outside, get the animal in cart, and bring it back up to the monk guild. Probably close at this point.
What are you doing?
That cart was a loner.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm also going to go turn in my room key after checking the room for any of my, stuff.
Also same. I'm turning in my room key, and I assume Kaz is also grabbing all of his stuff. If he needs, he can put it into Unaan's bag of holding. And then I assume he's going to turn his key in with me. And then head off to the house. Especially since Kaz has no idea where it's at.
Oh yeah, off we go. He'll probably need the bag of holding, but Kaz doesn't have much. He pretty much carries what he has with him.
As we're preparing to leave, and before Karnam leaves, Unaan's gonna look at him and go, "Hey Karnam, oh wait, you were with us, weren't you? Tim?
What?
No, Saandip was with us. Karnam, do you know where the house is?"
Yeah, Saandip showed me for a little bit when we were finishing our last competition.
Alright, we'll meet you there.
Right. So am I, like, stepping out the door and see Saandip?
Yes.
Cool, I'll hand him the bag of holding one and say, like, if you need it to, like, grab a whole bunch of stuff, go ahead and just use this. I've the backpack right now, so.
Well, I've got a bag of holding as well that I got.
Yeah, cool. Never mind then. And then put the bag of holding in the bag of holding.
No, you fool!
Bag of holding inside of bag of holding does nothing.
I know.
I actually asked him to, like, confirm with that, because it's like, I don't think it does anything. I know portable hole does, but...
Yeah, technically you guys could put all of your bag of holdings into a bag of holding. It's just the bag of holdings inside that bag will not be able to be accessed with any of their contents until they're being taken out of the outermost bag.
So you could just have a chain of bags of holding.
Yes. You would just have to spend the time pulling it out.
Then I'm probably going to need a miter bag of holding to put my bag of holding in to help with encumbrance.
That's true.
Because with my bag of holding too, if I have that, my studded leather armor, and my curved blade, I am 2 pounds over light.
That is true. I could just put my bag of holding 4 in my bag of holding 1.
That said, do keep in mind that the weight limits are still a thing. And who knows what might happen. As in, don't forget that if a bag of holding gets punctured, all contents inside are lost forever.
And the bigger the bag of holding, the easier it is to destroy.
As in, don't abuse bag of holding, or it will get punctured.
Yeah, I'll just put bag 1 in bag 4, and then grab the horse and cart and go.
Alright, so what is Unaan, Gaz, and Saandip doing then at the priest model?
Just collecting our shit and then heading to the house to drop whatever we need to drop off. And then Unaan and Athos were gonna go back to the party or whatever's happening. The festival end.
Yeah, it's just, festivity ends at the center. So, a lot of merchants are going to be there, fireworks displays, whatever. Performers.
I wonder if that sweet merchant's gonna be there.
Probably not.
No, Kaz is gonna follow. He's waiting for Unaan to finish. He's gonna follow him. He's never been to that side of town, so...
I'm going to pack everything up I have in the bag and then drop off the key with a couple gold.
Alright.
And then I'll take my bag to the house and then do the same thing, head to the center of town.
What's cooking?
If that was me, it was a water bottle.
Ah. Yeah, that was you. But, alright. So, Kaz, Unaan, and Athos go to the center?
Yeah.
Saandip's going back to the house. And, Karnam has, dropped off the cart then and gone back to the house.
Yep.
Karnam also went the wrong way because of me.
Tarus is gone at the moment, yes?
Tarus is at the house reading.
Oh, I thought I went to the library.
Yeah,
There
the
you go.
library
Yeah,
inside the building.
Oh, damn.
Front door is also locked, so you have to knock to get in.
Start hearing scratching inside the... No, I'm not picking the lock already.
So does Karnam knock?
He punches the door until someone comes to talk to him. Or doesn't, and picks the lock.
If you're hitting the door, I think I can hear it. Hello?
Dropped off the damn horse. Can I come and sit down, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Open the door for him. Need to make more keys, but it's getting a little late.
I mean, technically I don't need a key, but I don't think we want me having to deal with that right now.
Eventually, Saandip is there.
If they locked up the door again, then I'll knock, otherwise I'll just walk in.
Well, I'm going to guess the door is locked, but only Noah can confirm that.
It is locked. Opens door
You
for
okay, Jared?
Saandip.
So, have rooms been picked yet?
2 of them have. You're free to pick yours. There's 7,
Okay.
so you got options.
I pick a room, put my bag in there, come back out, go over to the dog. So, have we thought of a name yet?
How about dog?
I've never owned a dog. I don't know.
I mean, dog seems a little. I don't know.
Where do we want his food, by the way? Kind of have that in here.
Is there a pantry?
I mean, I'm pretty sure with the big cows, there's probably a kitchen and pantry.
Yeah, but I don't know if all the food would be able to fit in there. It's a lot of food.
Fuck it, the dog gets his own room.
We have
I
the
mean-
space.
Well, I suppose that's something to think about, but I think there's stuff going on in the town center, so I'm gonna head there.
What? Yeah, I'm just gonna go throw the dog's food into one of the rooms. Oh, is there something else? What?
On that note, Unaan and Athos get to the center to find some festivities going on. Merchants are still setting up places, but the town square is pretty crowded. You see performers doing, I don't know, gymnastics, juggling torches that are lit, and other things.
Questioning clouds.
Oh, fuck it, there's also a cloud wizard there, casting, because he got permission.
He was hired for the event. He is their fog machine.
It's not apparent, by the way, a lot of roleplay is going to happen at this point. At least a lot of roleplay would happen if anyone talked.
Oh,
Everybody,
there,
remain quiet.
Are there games or anything going on?
Or games.
Unaan wants to go check one out and just see what's going on.
What are the games you find if you roll perception? Going to be mostly roleplay. Asked to make a roll. 2 seconds later.
Perception would be a 20. Not natural.
One of the games you find is a ring toss game. Some of the prizes just include like small trinkets and boxes and, I don't know, maybe a stuffed animal or 2 kind of thing.
Gotcha. Does it look like it costs money to partake?
It does. As you look around, you find a sign that says it costs 3 copper a try.
All right. In that case, Unaan goes up and puts 3 copper on the table, looking all like he's ready. Actually, puts 6 copper on the table, points to himself, and points to Athos.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I put 6 copper on the table, not to be, said not to be cocky.
No, he's like, me and her.
All right. Well, the person tending the game hands both of you 3 rings to toss. So make a. I have no.
If anything, it'd probably just
Acrobatics
be a dex.
check.
It'd probably just be like a dex check at best.
Make a throwing check.
All right, it'd be an kind of
Ranged
improvised
attack
throwing.
roll.
So it'd just be a dex check. Is all it would be.
Yeah,
You don't even
d-
get base attack.
Yeah, let's just make a dex. I don't think a skill is appropriate here.
So yeah, he's gonna go around to a couple different games, assuming they're all about 3 copper. I'm gonna do the math real quick on how much he spends. I'll do that many rolls for you. If you just want to go to someone else, and I'll let you know what he gets.
Okay. Kaz,
Yes.
what is Kaz doing?
Kaz is wanting to sample the food.
Roll perception.
No. Okay, hold on. I had too many dice to my field.
Button for that.
Yeah, I found it years ago. 21.
As you're looking around the food shops, you find one that happens to be being ran by the person that was behind the Red Blossom Sweets tent shop thing.
Kaz is gonna step up to them. Hello.
To which they look at you and then look away.
I feel like we got off on the bad foot before. I'm just here to purchase a meager amount of treats.
They continue to ignore you.
And I do apologize for my earlier behavior. If I had offended you in some way, I did not mean to.
Roll diplomacy.
21?
High or low?
Low.
Didn't really get much lower than that. They look back towards you, Tate. Towards Kaz, and, go. So, what do you want then? Obviously, still aggressive towards you, but, willing to actually listen and do business.
Well, unlike my compatriot, I would just like a small sampling of each of the treats. Just a tiny bit. Just enough for one person, not the smorgasbord.
I assume you pick out whatever you want then.
I forgot. It's been way too long.
I don't remember what they had either. I know there was jerky at there at one point, and I forget the rest.
I mean, there was like ice cream and basically donuts and all that kind of shit. It was just sweets, just generic sweets.
Yeah, so like a donut, like I guess a couple scoops of ice cream, and just general, just a little bit of here and there. A little bit of everything.
Alright, on your request, they get it for you and tell you that it's going to be 2 gold.
Kaz hands them 5 gold and tells them, keep it. We were I won some of the competitions earlier, and I'd really like you to have a little bit extra, just for the trouble.
They take the money and just kind of continue literally ignoring you at this point, considering the transaction's done.
Yep. Thank you. Kaz turns around and walks away, and immediately starts sucking the life out of the donut. Happily.
Alright, What?
He also tries to keep it away from Unaan and Aethys. He doesn't want them to show that he got sweets. He's eating them.
As far as I'm aware, they're off doing their own thing, and you just went off to do your own thing. You're not together.
Yep. This is mine.
That said, I'm gonna go use the restroom. Feel free. Oh, Saandip will get to the center by this point, by the way.
Hello.
Greetings.
I'm listening to spooky music, and then nobody was talking, and it scared me.
This isn't a Goosebumps book.
So, how are you guys?
Tired.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Tired.
Huh, alright, there we go. I think Unaan got prizes.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I got it all calculated.
Alright.
I mean, other than a grand total, if that's what you wanted, but I separated it out into, like, categories. All in all, though, not on just games. I just put down he spent 10 silver on games and food. But, I'm assuming ignore 1 through 5s, right? Probably 6 through 10. How about 11 through 15s? Are those going to be fails or successes? They could be fails. I would not be heartbroken.
For just, like, ring toss or whatever games?
Any game, yeah.
Well, 1 through 5 is definitely gonna be a fail. The rest of them will be a success, depending on the game.
Alright, well, 6 through 10, he has 23 of them. 11 through 15, there is 28 of them. 16 through 20, there's 25 of them. And 21 through 25, there is 10 of them. All in all, there were 3 22s, which for him is nat 20, so there's 3 nat 20s. So if you want, it just 16 or higher could be counted as a success. And that would be he won across 35 different games. But yeah, I put down he spent about 300 copper on just going to a game and then playing it 5 times / Aethys 5 times, and then going to the next booth and just playing the next one.
Maybe hitting up one before again, because why not?
Right.
Alright, give me a moment to figure out what the hell you won then. Kaz is still going around getting food? Tasting food, I should say.
Yeah.
Besides sweets, is anything Kaz looking for in particular, or just food?
Generally just food. Once he's had his spell, he's gonna rejoin. And after eating the sweets, he's gonna rejoin Unaan.
Just Unaan. Kaz hates Athos, confirmed.
And Athos.
Alright, some of the things Kaz has been able to test, if you will, is rat meat, because, you know, cheap. Some various types of bread, maybe a few puddings. I don't know, think of something if you want to have Kaz actually try it, and more or less it's been tried, unless it seems really fancy and out of the ordinary for a large festival. Saandip, so you've arrived at the center square. What is Saandip doing?
First thing I'll look for is some sort of food. Probably, since we're near the coast, something with like fish or something in it.
You were able to find a place with food?
Preferably like something on a stick or something that's easy to travel around the rest of the events with. And then I'll pay for the food and eat it while I look around.
Alright, well, as I told Unaan, you see a bunch of games, some other marketplaces, stalls, etc. Performers, whatnot, going on, and also, while this is all going on, some fireworks are going off from atop the portal building. Not sure how anyone got up there, but fireworks are going off from there.
Cal? Fireworks suck for Kaz.
I'm aware.
He has to be like directly under him to maybe see something.
Just as long as Kaz doesn't get too close to where they're firing them off, he might think that there's a fire. Considering his scent ability.
After I'm done eating, I might like join a dance somewhere.
Okay. Karnam and Tarus, you guys joining in the center then, or what do you guys do it?
I'm gonna be watching over the house and reading.
Garden's probably going straight to fucking sleep.
Okay, well. Unaan.
1 second.
I was going to give you the list of things you had won.
I'm actually sending a message about that to you real quick.
Oh.
Sorry for the paragraph.
I like the idea, but I already had something in mind. But feel free to do that first part.
First part? You mean last part? Oh, I gotcha. I know what you mean.
The list of things Unaan has won is as follows. An opal-studded animal leash, a darkish purple hairbrush, a frost troll skin wrapped sewing box, a multifaceted snowflake, and a glass orb. Essentially a snow globe, kind of, but not quite.
Snowflake.
A bluish-green circlet with intricate elvish patterns, a wrought iron heart-shaped pendant, a miniature throne etched with tiny runic symbols, not magic, a porcelain pocket watch, a glittering gold Nothic statuette with a missing, not missing. One of those, but I have to have things I wasn't meant to. A tiny fish ornament with sharp teeth, a gold-plated musical box depicting dancing bears. Does it seem random?
I assume it's all,
all mundane, nothing magical.
mundane. Right.
Trinkets, not magic trinkets.
Alright, well, having gained all of these items, eventually he's gonna, I guess, regroup with people that are here.
Oh, Kaz would have regrouped with you while you had been winning and whatnot, getting food stuff.
Alright, while winning. Kaz, would you like any of this? Other than the animal leash, I think this goes to our dog.
Most likely, yes. I was actually looking at that snowflake.
Catch! I throw it on. No, I hand it to him.
Kaz takes it and puts it safely in his ski materials bag to keep it safe.
Do I see Saandip at all while I'm here?
Probably not, unless he's been trying to seek you out.
And then Taurus and Karnam aren't showing up, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Is Saandip eventually going to be looking for Unaan and Kaz at all, or what's going on there?
Once I was done with my food, I was finding somewhere where they're playing music and the audience is dancing and join them.
I meant more after that.
Yeah, I'll probably look around to see if anyone from the group is here.
Right after Saandip has had his fill of dancing and food and whatnot, he goes to look for Unaan and Kaz, and everyone else that may be here, which obviously they are not because, well, they're not. I'll say you guys run into each other eventually.
What's a Nothic statuette? Just like a statue of some sort of weird monster?
A Nothic is an aberration. It resembles a lanky, hunched, olive-green-skinned humanoid with a single enormous red central eye. Its long arms are tipped with claws which drag along the ground.
Is the porcelain pocket watch an actual functioning pocket watch?
Yes. They may be mundane, but some of them actually do have a purpose or use.
Okay.
So,
You guys find anything interesting?
Yeah, I did. I won all this stuff. I figured picking up the tiny fish ornament with sharp teeth, you might like this one. You can see all the other stuff on the table, though.
I grab it. How much does it look like it's worth?
which one?
The fish ornament.
Half a copper.
If you were trying to sell it, I would say 4 copper. I can't say it's really worth selling any of those trinkets, considering it's not worth the effort. But
So, Unaan's keeping the animal leash, cause dog. Tate took the snowflake, he gave the fish to, not to Tate. To Kaz. He gave the fish to Saandip. He's gonna keep the little throne for, Tucson, and the watch for Karnam. And he's basically, as he just goes around and he keeps playing games, if he sees like some kid trying to, like a young kid trying to play and they keep losing, his goodwill and spirit basically gives him one of those gifts that are prizes he doesn't plan to keep, like the brush and whatnot.
But how will you brush your own hair, Marcus?
Because he has that shit.
I mean, you don't want a darkish purple hairbrush?
No.
Does Athos want it? Athos might want
Athos?
it. Did you ask?
This form of Athos doesn't have hair. The true form of her in other plane, wherever, probably does, but her avatar form here, no.
Doesn't mean she doesn't want it.
She don't want, she wants the music box. So she'll have the music box.
Alright.
But nevertheless, though, so yeah. Whatever positives or negatives that may come from a stranger consistently giving a bunch of down on their luck kids prizes, that's what he's doing.
Yay! Such a friendly man.
What comes of it is thanks and but about it overall.
It's fine.
I appreciate you, Unaan.
Thanks, Master.
How very kind of you.
Slowly but surely, the town is going to talk about that weird Aasimar guy and how friendly he's been, and for some reason kept winning shit.
And then
At
giving
the
it to
festival.
children suspiciously.
Well, I mean, like the actual competitions. Like, first he goes and he wins a bunch of competitions, then he goes and he wins a bunch of games, and then he just gives shit away to people.
And then there's something about getting into a van?
I was thinking more he's gonna start wearing red and grow a beard, but sure.
Says something about free candy?
Yeah, but it's spelled wrong.
It's candy with an eye, by the way.
I'm gonna check on any of the shops that are still open for a unique piece of textile.
For a piece of what?
Textile.
Roll me perception.
20.
You were able to find one? What kind of textile are you looking for?
Just something that could be made into clothes and seems kind of unique.
Oh, the one you found, unfortunately, only has solid colors, nothing really too fancy in patterns or anything.
I'm just looking for something that I can send back home to my cousin.
Your cousin? What does your cousin do?
She's a tailor.
I don't recall that ever getting brought up before.
Because it hasn't. It's just one of those backstory things that were unimportant.
It's written down in my backstory thing, but yeah, I haven't mentioned it to anyone. The closest I've mentioned to her is asking, like, if I need to send letters across dimension. because if I sent letters, they'd be to her.
Fair enough. You guys doing anything else here? It's probably getting around like 10, 11 at this point.
No, play games and eat food and just enjoy the festival. Otherwise, after that, then going back to the house to rest up. Although prior to getting back to the house, he's gonna put the items on like the kitchen table, I suppose, with people's names written on a little piece of paper next to each item, so they know whose is whose, in case people wake up at different times and he can't catch them.
All right. Well, on your way back, roll. Wait. High or low?
Let's go high.
Okay. Did Kaz go with the Unaan?
Yes, he's done with the competition. He's normally not up this late, so he's a little tired.
Altate, high or low?
Low.
Saandip going with as well, or no?
I'll head back once I'm done purchasing.
Okay. On Kaz, Unaan's and Athos' way back, they run into someone who is drunk. They've obviously had a bit too much fun and seem to be stumbling their way through town on the way back to their house, wherever it may be, as they bump into Kaz. And obviously they fall flat on their ass.
Why me?
Because you guessed wrong. Otherwise it would have been
Kaz fall
Unaan.
over?
I don't know, did Kaz fall over?
No, probably not. Mental vision and all that, he would have seen the gentleman coming.
Obviously not coming well enough, considering he just got bumped into by them.
The gentleman fell
Didn't
over,
expect the sway against him.
Yes, Marcus, the person is flat on their ass right now.
Athos bends over and helps him up, saying, "You should be careful. You gonna be able to get home, okay?"
Well, they thank Athos and goes, I'm not sure. Then the person then looks at Kaz and goes, "You should watch where you're going."
I think I'm okay. That armor seems to be talking though, so maybe not.
I just think as you drunk I am. Wait.
Kaz politely bows. "I do apologize. I'll watch where I'm going. I didn't mean to bump into you."
Does Athos and Unaan help the drunk person? Along with Kaz, I guess.
Well, empathy roll says no. He said he's gonna be able to get home by himself, so Unaan's just like, alright.
He didn't say
you're
that.
not
He said, "I don't know."
Oh. Where do you live?
They point to the south and go that way.
How late is it?
10:46 p.m. and 13 seconds.
Are there guards out and about?
They are in the middle of their shift change, but there are a few out and about.
I don't know about Kaz, but Unaan goes, we should probably help him get home. If we come across a guard, though, we can ask them to escort him.
Kaz bows politely. "Well, I'll leave you to that then. I'm gonna
You don't know
probably
where the place
head back."
is.
Oh, that's correct. I guess I'm stuck with you then. I'll follow you.
Caleb, on a knowledge roll of
I would roll,
23.
Paper crumbly.
on a knowledge local 23, would the guards escort him home, or would he, like, get arrested?
Perhaps both. This person may be a repeat drunk. May have had issues in the past. Could get arrested because of that. Maybe this is their first time. May just be escorted home.
Alright. Well, that knowledge is locked away. Athos kind of helps him stabilize himself, or however, and they proceed to walk him in the direction he says he lives.
Is Kaz following then, or is he going to try to make his way to the house?
Kaz is following.
Alright, you guys travel south?
Do we ever come across a guard?
Not yet.
Okay.
this point, one of you guys should ask the drunk person which way to go.
Yep. Well, it looks like it forks. Which way do we go now?
To which they point to the east.
Okay.
You guys travel down that way, and then he goes, wait, no, what's the other way? You guys say anything?
We go, alright, let's go that way then. And I proceed to lead him that way. And then go south again. Alright, keep going south, or do we go south?
Yeah, south.
Do we keep going south or west?
Which they point to the west.
Alright, proceed to take him towards the west.
At this point, you guys should be familiar where you're at. Considering you guys are outside the Druids Guild.
Uh-huh.
As the drunk person then points to the house next to it.
He goes, alright, go on in.
And as you guys deliver them, you guys actually see a guard come up. And ask you guys if everything's okay.
Athos looks at the guard and goes, everything's quite fine there. This gentleman is a little intoxicated, and we wanted to make sure he actually got home. And he says he lives here.
Ah, very well then. Guard resumes his duty. Really? That gives you the laugh,
This is
Tate?
true. No, KB said.
Oh,
So does he get in the house then?
yes.
Okay. Once we see him go in, door closes, then we head off to our place.
He gets in the house after jangling around with his key trying to get into the door. But yeah, he eventually does get in.
Okay, so then yeah, about, I'd say like what, 30 or so minutes out of our way. Eventually then we make our way back and get back.
Could have been worse.
Yeah?
Would have been literally the opposite corner of where you guys needed to go.
Part of me kind of expected him to turn out to be a necromancer, and this was his plan to attack us, but then he saw that Karnam wasn't here, so he's just like, oh, son of a bitch. I'll have to do it next time.
Hey, Cal.
Huh.
Is casting magic frowned upon in the city?
Yes.
Dang.
Unaan had tried to do a very simple mending cantrip to just fix a little bit of a building, and they got mad at him.
By the way, did Tarus relock the door?
Door's still locked. Tarus is still there.
Was Tarus still awake?
Yes.
So who's knocking?
Athos.
In different voice. Password.
It's Athos.
Password.
Oh, and Kaz, and Unaan as well. We're here.
Password.
Fuck is we don't know the password.
Congratulations, that's the password. You're right.
Oh no, he doesn't say that. He goes, Taurus, I don't know the password, but I'll tell you what, I won you a miniature throne.
I don't need this, but I just want to have some fun tonight. I'll open the door.
To which, as you open the door, Unaan pulls out a miniature throne with tiny runic symbols etched on it and hands it to you.
This will make a very good doorstop.
Oh, your gift. Also, he pulls out the leash. I got this for the dog.
Okay, he's in his own room. Point to the room.
Damn it, I need to find a dog model. Just came to mind.
Get a wolf model. Make it small.
There is a wolf model. Wow, it looks too wolf.
Now, Unaan and Athos go to an empty room and set up shop.
At this point, I'll lock the door before Kaz can get inside.
By the way, Saandip would be mostly the way back at this point.
Kaz is already inside.
I know, it was a joke.
Actually, let me correct that. Like I said, he writes people's names on paper, puts the items on a table. And then also a piece of paper saying we should talk about all of our winnings and figure out who should get what. I got 2 bags of holding. Period. And then goes to his room.
Unaan also puts on the note that you guys should probably tally up all of your gold to see if there's something you guys could actually buy or spend it on that may be worthwhile. That would help out the party in the long run. Is Marcus okay with Unaan also writing something like that?
Sure. That's kind of what I meant by our winnings.
Ah.
Like, a literal everything.
It didn't seem that way, considering you then added the information that I won 2 bags of holding.
Yeah, that was just Marcus making Unaan show off.
Alright, well, as you finish writing and whatnot, Saandip is out the door.
Who's there?
So I'm back.
Jared, please.
Shark bait, ooh ha ha. Open door.
Goddamn no.
Don't know if racist.
Kind of.
He fought the shark. I'm too tired for
Hence the
this.
confusion.
I like to think that's in canon game though, is shark bait, ooh ah, and then Saandip going, I don't know if that's racist. And then Tor's just going, cause you fought the shark.
Cods, by the way, wastes no time and immediately goes upstairs. He finds an empty room and he claims it.
Yeah, but he's used to small rooms, so he actually went to the broom closet.
Honestly? No.
He
would
feels
look for a
comfortable
bit.
because he can see all the walls at the same time.
Yes.
And at the same time, feels claustrophobic for being able to see all the walls at the same time.
No, that's normal for the houses that he's used to. They're really far out there and it's confusing him. For a room. Like, everything's big. It's just like the inn, everything is large. He's used to it by now, but still.
Kaz is just like, but why doesn't the bed take up an entire one side of a wall while touching 2 other sides of the wall? There's wasted space in front of the bed.
Exactly.
But shut the door, lock the door. Oh, I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, so Taurus isn't going to go back to reading?
No, I was just waiting for everybody because I didn't get keys because it got late.
Has Taurus been keeping track of how long he's been reading and over how many days thus far?
No.
Did Taurus expect me to?
No, Tarus just forgot.
Well, at the very least, I know you started reading it the day you got it.
I'd say I have somewhere around 10 hours.
I think I have marked down when you got it. That's for one of the tests, right?
Yeah.
That was on the first.
Yeah, it was that one test at the library, wasn't it?
It has been 8 days. Alright, so Taurus goes out to bed. Karnam's already in bed.
Yes.
Kaz went off to bed. Unaan wrote down the stuff and then went to his room, or went to a room.
Yeah.
Is Karnam already asleep?
I would assume so with all the shit he's been doing.
Unaan, high or low?
Let's go with low.
You're able to find an empty room.
Okay.
Because goddamn it. Yes, correctly. Saandip, going to a room then? Or wait, did you pick out a room? Your room?
Yeah, my bag's in a room.
Going to your room then, going to bed?
Yeah.
Did I miss anyone? Yes and not then. What is Athos doing? Going to bed? Quote unquote.
Standing guard, yeah.
Alright, well, everyone goes to bed. The day has come to an end, along with the festivities. Why did my voice get higher? I don't know. And, we
It's
will...
because the ordeal is finally over.
Maybe. And we will, pick up day 10, quote unquote, next time.
Yay!